Proof of vaccination status is now required at more venues across the city. And if you aren't carrying your vaccine card or negative test results, you may not be able to enjoy a concert or event. Now, one company we spoke with might have a more convenient way for you to prove your status. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Clay Gordon. Andrew's off tonight, and that product is right here on your wrist.
It's kind of becoming second nature, just as you would show your ID to drink at a show. Now you just have to kind of show another thing to get into the venues.
Marissa McClellan of Promo West Productions, that operates Express Live, A&R Music Bar, The Basement, and the Newport Music Hall, says vaccine requirements were the ticket back to live music in Columbus.
I think a lot of people understand that in order to see live music and, you know, the music that they've missed for this last year and a half, this is the step that needed to be taken.
McClellan says there have only been an occasional issue at the door with the new rule in place.
Initially, when we first started the requirements, it was a little bit of a bumpier road, but now that we've had, almost 2.5 months or so under our belts full of shows, people pretty much know the deal now.
So what if you don't have your vaccination card with you? Well, this venue also accepts verified apps and websites. But we spoke with one company that makes these bracelets where you could scan it to prove your vaccination status.
It's just like a menu. You put your phone on it or somebody else's phone on it or an iPad or whatever, focus on the QR code, and that takes you right to the landing page.
Dr. Tashoff Burden is a practicing physician. He and his son came up with the idea for Immuniband.
And it's used by a lot of people for restaurants, for sports venues, for any places.
He says the metal-plated and silicone bracelet could prevent you from losing your paper card.
The process of getting a duplicate, it varies very much from state to state and even from site to site. And it can be long and involved. Also, they don't really fit well in the wallet.
Dr. Burden says they are rejecting about 10% of uploads, some for technical reasons like a bad photograph. The company plans on expanding to a subscription model to include updated requirements during the pandemic.
Over time, we want to look at other vaccinations, but right now we're just looking at COVID vaccination, booster shots, and PCR testing.
Now, Dr. Burden says all your sensitive information is stored on secure servers and can only be accessed with a PIN code to prevent someone from scanning your QR code seen on this without someone knowing it.